Let us approach this rising sun, Srimad Bhagavatam, which is Krishna himself, to dispel the darkness of ignorance and to come into bhakti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So we're continuing this study of third canto Srimad Bhagavatam, where just now Varahadev has appeared to Brahma. I will start reading and then you can continue. Struck with wonder at observing the wonderful boar in the sky, Brahma said, "Is this boar a divine being? It is astounding that he came from my nose. First, he was no bigger than the tip of my thumb, and within a moment, he has assumed the size of a hill. I am completely mystified who this could be." As Brahma and his son stood gasping in astonishment, the boar's body further expanded, covering the entire sky up to Satyaloka. Like a massive mountain, his tumultuous roars filled their hearts with confidence. Brahma realized the boar must be the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu. As if in confirmation, the boar roared again, enlivening Brahma and the sages. Even the great sages in the higher planets of Janaloka, Tapaloka, and Satyaloka heard the divine roaring. They immediately knew it was the all-merciful Lord Varaha. And in great jubilation, they glorified him with Vedic hymns. Varaha understood that the prayers were meant for him, and he roared again to reassure his devotees. He flew high into the sky, slashing his tail, his bristles quivering. His eyes were luminous, and he scattered the clouds with his hooves and glittering white tusks. Hearing the commotion, the principal gods arrived on the scene. They knew he was Krishna, assuming a transcendental boar form to enjoy pastimes. With folded palms, they offered prayers while Varaha sniffed in search of the earth and cleft the air with his terrible tusks. Although he was terrifying to behold, his devotees were not afraid because he constantly glanced affectionately at them, filling them with transcendental bliss. He then plunged into the Garbhodaka ocean like a playful elephant. When the Gargantum Varaha dove into the water, 2 high waves rose up like arms. "Do not cut me into 2. Kindly protect me." Penetrating the water with his arrow-like hooves, Varaha descended to the bed of fathomless Garbhodaka ocean, where the planets rest during the devastation at the end of Brahma's day. He soon found the earth and lifted it on the end of his tusks. Varaha effortlessly carried the earth planet to the ocean's surface. Bursting out of the sea, he looked like a dark mountain dark mountain with the earth on its peak. Wow, let's pause there. This is such a beautiful way of describing Varahadev, and this meditation is amazing. I want to keep just this part and read it often. This can uplift our consciousness immensely. The roaring, and then the meditation on the tusks, and he affectionately glancing on the devotees, and all the sages singing the Vedic hymns all over the different 3 worlds. The mantras are being recited. Everybody's astonished. In the paintings, they show Varahadev like a human body, and the face is like a boar. But actually, according to the Srimad Bhagavatam description, the whole body, I'm sure you must have also seen paintings where the whole body is that of the boar, and then he's lifting up the earth. That is the proper depiction. It's not that it's not like a half man, half lion incarnation where the body was like that of a man and the head was like that of a lion. That's not Shringadev. But Varahadev is not like that. Varahadev is, the whole body is a boar incarnation. It's not like half human and half boar. This is detailed. Any questions, any comments?
Hare Krishna. So sometimes you see Varaha Dev with Lakshmi sitting on his lap, right? That
Mhm.
you're seeing the four hands of Varaha with the boar, the faces of boar, but then he's got like 4 hands. So is that a proper depiction?
Oh, well, see, there is Varahi also. Varahi incarnation is also there, which is Varahadev, like Lakshmi Devi takes Varahi form. She's also having this. I must check if Varahi and Varaha were like she's sitting on the lap, and you mean Lakshmi Devi like normal face, or you mean Varahi face?
No, just a normal face. She'll always have a normal face and she's sitting. It is Varaha Dev who's having like 4 hands like Vishnu form within the face of the boar.
But 4 arms like human arms?
Yeah, like yes, human hands. Everything is human. Only the head is just like nursing a little bit, It's got 4 hands. Lakshmi Devi is sitting. Lakshmi Devi is sitting on the lap.
My understanding is I have seen Varahadev deities around in South India, where it is like, like you're saying, 4 arms, Shankha Chakra, he's holding on 2 hands, like that. But at the same time, with Lakshmi or without Lakshmi, the point is he might have later, after this pastime, appeared in that kind of human body and Varaha face. I think that's a different, pastime, or it's a different thing. But the incarnation of Varahadev, as we study in Bhagavatam, is the full body is Varaha form. That, for example, that painting, let me find it. ISKCON, there is this ISKCON painting. Yeah, this one, you see, this is the full body is Varaha body. See? This is the proper incarnation. At the same time, whenever I have seen deities of Varahadev, they are like human body, like you're saying, 4 arms, and Lakshmi Devi sitting on the lap. Like, for example, in Melkote also there is this deity, Varahadev deity, and Lakshmi Devi sitting on the lap. Like he has like human arms and everything. So it is definitely bona fide and authorized form of worshipping Varahadev. But at the time of the pastime, he appeared like this. And also there is Shweta Varaha, like we are right now in Shweta Varaha Kalpa, like every cycle of the yugas, Varahadev appears in different colors. Like this painting we're seeing, he's reddish. Sometimes he's whitish. So there are different colors. He appears as like details of incarnation. He looks cute here though. Even this one, I mean, I don't know if this is ISKCON, but maybe this is Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhu's painting. Like here, you see this one? This is 4 arms, but a human 4 arms. I will check with my, because my astrology teacher, my astrology guru, they have Varahadev Pujari, the, like, what do you say? Duties, meaning for many generations, they've been worshipping Varahadev. Where is the picture? It's not coming here. Okay, let's look over here. See, many times we see that half human form. I've seen in the deities, and I know it's authorized. Look here. This is Bhuvaraha. Even like the deity I have is like human arms, human feet, and everything. Of course, how will we determine? It's clear. No, it's not human. You see, you can see it's not human. It's clear. But I've seen, from my understanding, both are authorized at the same time. That's a different time. It's later, after the pastime occurred. But during the pastime, he took this form. That's my understanding. I can check with my astrology teacher and figure out. Oh, even this picture, this also, he appears, right? Like Varahadev, and even in Chaitanya Leela, he appears. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears. It shows Varaha incarnation. This painting is so amazing. This is amazing. Mahaprabhu appearing as Varahadev. Wow. Wow. Okay. Would you like to continue reading, Tarani?
He then plunged into the Karpatak ocean like a playful elephant. When the
From here, meanwhile, lurking in the waters.
Meanwhile, lurking in the waters. Sorry, I'm traveling the car.
Oh, it's okay,
Meanwhile,
ma'am. If you can't read, it's okay.
that's the stunning meditation.
It's not audible. Maybe Rasastali Mataji, if you like to read.
From where I have to read?
Here, meanwhile.
Okay. Meanwhile, lurking in the water's depths was the frightful demon Hiranyaksha. His dark features screwed up in a scowl. This was his domain. How dare this impudent pig come here and try to take away the earth? The demon sprung from the waters and attacked the Lord. Intent on preventing the rescue, Varaha blazed up in anger. To the watching gods, he resembled Vishnu's Sudarshana wheel. The two giants engaged in terrific combat. Varaha slew Hiranyaksha as a lion kills an elephant. The
Mhm.
Lord's cheeks and tongue were smeared with the demon's blood, making him appear like an elephant whose trunk had become reddened from digging in the reddish earth. When Hiranyaksha was slain, Varaha raised the earth on the points of his curved white tusks, playing like an elephant in the water. He stood up on his hind legs, his blackish blue complexion resembling a tamal tree. The sages, headed by Brahma, offered him respectful prayers. The sages said, O unconquerable enjoyer of all sacrifices, all glories and all victory unto you. Innumerable universes generate from your pores. Your transcendental body is the Vedas personified. To save the earth, you have assumed this form. Lord, you are worshipped by sacrifice, but faithless miscreants cannot see you. Although they deride you, some pride themselves on being strict followers of the Vedas. They should understand that all Vedic hymns, including the Gayatri, arise from your skin. The kusha grass used in sacrifice comes from your bodily hairs. The clarified butter used as the oblations in sacrifice comes from your eyes, and your four legs give rise to the four types of ritual sacrifice. The vessels and ladles used in sacrificial rites are generated from your body, as are the seven types of routine Vedic sacrifices. The faithless fail to understand that you are captivated not by rituals, but by the performer's devotion. You are the Supreme Person, and all Vedic prayers and sacrifices are meant to worship you. We, therefore, venerate you, who can be seen only by one free of material desires. We offer repeated obeisance to you, and Supreme Spiritual Master, for you teach the path of devotion by which one attains your association. Lord, the earth with all its mountains look most beautiful, balanced on your tusks. It appears like a lotus with its leaves held in the trunk of an infuriated elephant. Just as you enhance the earth's beauty, its two arguments yours, as clouds decorate the peaks of a great mountain. Like Bor said in a thunderous voice,
Lord board.
Lord Bor said in a thunderous voice, I am pleased by your prayers. What do you desire?
Okay, let's pause here. So this is that first type of the prayer, samprarthanatmika. Like there is no asking for this, asking for that, no asking for anything. This is pure, direct glorification of the Supreme Lord, and glorifying how beautiful he looks, how gorgeous he appears, how the lotus with its leaf, it looks like an infuriated elephant, and he enhances the beauty of earth. And this is like pure samprarthanatmika type of prayer. And we see this kind of prayer many times in Srimad Bhagavatam. And it's actually the easiest way to please the Lord. When we do not approach the Lord asking for anything, because usually the human understanding is to think that prayer means we ask for something, but it's not like that. There are 10 types of prayers, and the kind of, maybe for a reason, the first topmost, maybe the first type of prayer is samprarthanatmika. It's like pure, direct glorification of the form, qualities, pastimes of the Lord. So yeah, it requires some sattva guna, it requires detachment, it requires wisdom, it requires knowledge to be able to pray in that way, just glorifying the Lord. It's not very difficult because the Lord is so sweet and so full of opulence, and it's so easy to glorify him. It's not like, we have to put, like with other human beings, we have to put up with their nature and we have to try to find good qualities in them and all. But with the Lord, it's like, You don't have to struggle. It's like he's full of good qualities. It's like a ripened mango without the skin, right? And without the seed. Imagine like Mahaprabhu when he planted the mango tree, all the fruits that appeared without the skin and without the seed. So imagine a ripened mango like that. So the Lord is like that, a ripened mango without skin, without seed. So it's like anywhere you touch, like Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. So it's like there's such a nectar, right? Anywhere you bite it, it's delicious. If you want to look at the pastime of the Lord, it's so wondrous. If you want to look at the form of the Lord, it's so pleasant and gorgeous for the eyes. If you want to look, even like boar incarnation, he looks so gorgeous. No boar would ever look like that, but the Lord knows how to purify even, like, the most, of course, a very practical incarnation, right? But everything about the Lord is so easy to glorify. It's like you don't have to find, it's not so hard to find reasons to glorify the Lord. So he's pleased. The Lord is in a thunderous voice. I am pleased by your prayers. What do you desire? See, some prarthanatmika prayer, when you glorify the Lord and you please him, then the Lord himself will come and ask, what benediction do you want, my child? What do you want? Like that. Usually we do the opposite, right? We go with prayer, like we go with requests and demands and like a shopping list. Krishna, I want this. Krishna, I want that. Krishna, give me good qualities. Krishna, give me good this. Give me detachment. Give me patience. We ask for so many things. But if we actually just say, Krishna, you're amazing. Krishna, I love you. Krishna, you're so gorgeous. Krishna, you're so merciful. And then Krishna is like, oh, somebody is glorifying me. Let me look at that person. Then he asks, hey, what do you want? We say, Krishna, you know best what I need, what I want. So please, give me the consciousness to advance towards you. Like that, we can, like this is wise way. Otherwise, we may spend millions of years asking for ourselves many, many, many things. But Krishna is not looking at us, but he's looking at those who are like, selflessly glorifying because, oh, there's somebody wise there, like that. Any comment, any question? Any realization? Otherwise, we can continue reading.
In one voice, the sages and Brahma called out, please place the earth, who is your consort, in a secure place. She is the mother of all her inhabitants, and you are their father and protector. You have thus invested Mother Earth with a gravitational energy which makes her habitable. As they spoke, the sky was filling with a host of lesser celestials hurrying to see what was happening. Brahma invited Manu to speak. Manu said, O Lord, only you could deliver the earth with the depths of the Garbhodaka ocean. This feat is not astonishing for you, who have created the entire universe by your energy. Varaha shook his mighty body, sending a shower of water over the sages. Some minor celestials stepped back, fearful of becoming contaminated by water from a hog. Observing this, Brahma indicated the sages, who gratefully accepted the holy water from the land Lord's transcendental body. He said, O Supreme Lord, we inhabit the most pious planets, Janaloka, Taploka, and Satyaloka. Still, even we are purified by the drops of water sprinkled from your hairs. The celestials looked down in shame. Brahma again turned to Manu, inviting him to continue. Manu glanced with compassion towards the embarrassed gods. He said to Varaha, My Lord, how much can any living entity understand your unlimited pastimes? Anyone who thinks he can perfectly comprehend your deeds is most foolish. We fail to understand you because we are deluded by your material energy. Even the residents of the spiritual world do not fully appreciate your powers. Their knowledge is covered by your spiritual energy, so they can immerse themselves in your sweetness. No one,
We can pause there. Their knowledge is covered by your spiritual energy, so they can immerse themselves in sweetness. We'll stop there and then continue tomorrow. Okay, Taruni also left. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue from tomorrow, this part.
okay.
No one can fully know you. Oh, maybe we can just finish till here. Yeah, please continue. No one can fully know you.
Okay. No one can fully know you, nor should anyone try to understand you by mental speculation. Rather, we pray that you kindly bless us so that we can worship you with devotion. Pleased with his devotees' prayers, Varaha imbued the earth with buoyancy by the touch of his hooves. Then he placed her on the water.
Jai Varaha Dev ki Jai. Shri Bhuvaraha Swami ki Jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Hare Krishna.